I want to talk about something that's really been getting on my nerves since I read this brilliant book, which is billionaires are not scared of AI taking over the world. Now, you see all of these forums and boards put together of these very wealthy and powerful people about like AI safety. And the idea is that, we could end up accidentally creating a model so powerful that it creates a singularity and, completely takes over humanity. This was in part, allegedly, the reason that OpenAI was founded as a nonprofit to begin with. It was to make this process of the development of AI safe. What I learned reading this book is that the billionaires, the people on these boards who claim to care about AI safety, maybe some of them do, maybe some of them genuinely believe that this is the problem. Most of them don't. Most of them are not primarily worried about AI completely and utterly taking over the world. They are instead attempting to make these models seem infinitely more powerful and more interesting than they are. And they are also attempting to distract from the real life, everyday harms that AI development is causing right now. For example, these huge data centers that are being built, they can only be cooled using potable water, using drinkable water. So the communities hosting these data centers are literally seeing their water supplies dry up. And there's absolutely nothing that anyone is doing about that because we're all focused on the big, sexy headline of AI safety, i.e. robots taking over the world. Then there are all of these issues around how these models are trained, around copyright, around the extraordinarily awful labor conditions that are faced by many of the people whose labor has gone into training these models. And then there's the spending spree that all of these tech companies are going on, building data centers, spending trillions of dollars that could potentially lead us into another tech bubble and financial crisis, which they will be bailed out of and everyone else will suffer the consequences of. Don't believe the hype. No one is really worried about ChatGPT taking over the world. There's a lot of debate as to whether or not LLMs, of which ChatGPT is one, can actually get us to artificial general intelligence, which is what everyone claims to be scared of. There are a lot of limitations to these models. At the same time, they're causing an immense amount of harm today. So let's focus on that instead of the insane iRobot fantasies of crazy billionaires.